Hey guys, it's Emma here at Kurious and I have a project complete video for you. So basically I have finished the hat, finally. It didn't actually take me too long, it just feels like it took ages. It was a project that I was doing for my mom for Christmas, hence the Christmas jumper, if you can see the whole thing. So yeah, basically, she'd asked me to make a hat in the same wool that I'd made a scarf for her for a couple of Christmases ago. And this was when I'd first put on tassels to a scarf. I'd never done that before. So this is another new first for me to make a proper hat. Because this is the first time I have made a hat in the round with circular knitting needles. So basically before, what I had done is years ago when I was a child, I had made a hat just with regular knitting needles, just made two sides and then basically stitched them together and like tied them off at the top, and it didn't look great. Serviceable, but wasn't great. So I was really excited to try this project, and I think I mentioned in my previous video that I haven't loved knitting in the round. It's just very different from knitting with normal knitting needles. There's no way to secure the knitting needles because they're just these tiny things you're holding in your hand. So I got used to it after a while, but I still don't love it and I wouldn't rush back to it. I do have some more balls of wool that are chunkier, so I will be making hats with them, but I won't be rushing back to it. I just needed to get this one done before Christmas because she was asking for this for Christmas. So without further ado, here is the hat. Ta-da! So basically I've added a pom-pom on the top as well, which was also my first time making a pom-pom for a hat, so very exciting. But basically it's just a stockinette stitch on this side and then it's like a garter stitch on the other side, but this is actually a kind of double thick hat because what you do with the pattern, and I think I've linked it in the previous video, so go check that out, is that you basically knit 130 rows, so you end up with this really long tube, and it'll be garter stitch on one side and stockinette stitch on the other, and then what you do is you make sure the stockinette stitch is on the outside, which is something that when the girl in the video was knitting it, her stockinette stitch was on the outside, but she was knitting it a different way from the way I was knitting it, like the other way around she was knitting it. So when I finished, I had my garter stitch on the outside. So thank goodness I noticed that before doing the next stage, because then what you have to do is basically, with the stockinette on the outside, take the bottom and put it up to the top and then seal it all up. So I would have been stuck with a garter on the outside. So basically what I had to do was with this long tube, kind of invert it and flip it round to the other side, so I had it the right way around, so good thing I noticed that, but it was fine, that was easy enough, and then you just kind of tie it all up together, stitch it all up, and then as I say, optional, you can add a pom-pom. So first time I made a pom-pom, I will leave a link to the video I used below, which is really handy because usually what you'll do if you don't have a proper pom-pom maker, which is this plastic thing you can buy in most hobby shops, and you wrap your wool around it and it helps you make a pom-pom, basically. What you can do is use cardboard, and I had, just being a good citizen, taken my recycling out, so it was gone, so I didn't have any cardboard to cut up to make a pom-pom maker. So there's some good YouTube videos there though that will actually show you how to make it just with your hand, which is really great. So you don't need anything at all apart from your hand. So you basically, for this size pom-pom, you wrap around your hand 100 times. And then you tie it, and then snip it, and you're good to go. And then you would just fasten it on, you know, after tidying it up, you just fasten it onto your work, or whatever you're doing. But if you want a bigger pom-pom, you wrap it 200 times, you get it. So I will link the video to that down below because I found that really helpful for not having anything around the place but wanting to make a pom-pom just as I'd finished the hat. So yeah, check that out because I really did find that helpful. But yeah, this is the hat. So I hope she likes it. It is comfy, and as I say, it's actually like a double thickness, so it should hopefully keep her cozy. So I'll just stick it on so you can have a quick look. So there we go. Adjust as needed. But yeah, so it should fit, it's fine. I'm really like chuffed with myself being able to make this, and it came out all right. It doesn't look too bad. It hasn't ended up from a ball of wool basically to another tangled up ball of wool. I did manage to do it, so I'm quite chuffed with myself, and I really hope she likes it. But that is it for this one, guys. So any comments, leave them down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Pass it on to any friends, subscribe if you're interested, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!